What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're going to be back in ROBLOX Studio on how to make a police car. So what we're going to do is, today we're going to be doing the top lighting and a couple of other lighting. So guys, I've added 2 new lights at the bottom if you guys haven't seen. And all you do is you just get an iron, you put them at the bottom and just basically duplicate the scripts from the top spotlights. So it's going to be spotlights in the next part or whenever. So as you guys can see, it's all in sync and it looks very good. So if you guys are wondering how I'm getting my bloom, the bloom has been updated once again. It will be in the link in the description, and the model that has been posted by me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be working on the bottom lights. So as you guys can see, in the strobes, you just need to change the lowercase onto a capital on. So script works when you press J. So we're going to get into a little time lapse a little bit now. So I'm just showing you guys. So you guys are going to just take the iron and we'll be into the time lapse. Okay, so now we're done. What we're going to do is we're going to name that, duplicate one of the scripts here. So what I duplicated is I duplicated the big lights, and I'm going to name them window lighting. So front window lighting. So we're going to replace the W1 with what's a JL, yeah. So it's all going to be JL, J1 or J2. So we're going to replace it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how it will look. So guys, sorry for the uploads. I've been moving, so yeah. So it's going to be a little bit more uploads, and there will be stopping uploads and all that stuff. So I'm trying my best to upload, but since at this new house that I'm at, there's no Wi-Fi yet, but we're going to be getting soon. So yeah, so that's how it looks. It looks very good. So yeah, it looks very nice and it's all in sync. So what we're now going to do is we're going to end this and we're going to work on the top lighting over there. So what I want to do is just do a kind of simple lighting on the top. Like it's going to be like do a couple zigzags and then like a little bit of strobes. And then yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get into a little time lapse shortly of how am I going to do that. So yeah, so it's just going to be back and forth and then strobes. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that right now. We're going to start the music and the time lapse.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I
Okay, so now that we're done with that, as you guys can see, the bloom looks better from a distance away. So as you guys can see, I've just done the top panel and the lights look really good. It looks in a nice orderly fashion as well, which looks good. So guys, what I want to add is on the over there I want to add some lights on the sides and a couple of parts. So yeah, and then a back, like a zigzag or like very good strobes at the back, just like a signal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup that, because what I do is if I'm working with big parts, I will group it and then I will ungroup it at the end, so it's easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate the side ram bar lighting, and we are going to rename it. Let's quickly check quick. Okay, so we find it. Yeah, so we're gonna rename that top lighting. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm top lighting one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna delete all this code here. So what we're going to do is we're gonna basically change the K1 to T1 and then to T2. And then we're just gonna start off from here. So I'm just gonna copy it and we're gonna go name that 3, T3, T4. Copy that. I'm going to paste it and name that one T5, T6, and T7, and T8. Just double check how many I got. So yeah, that's right. So I'm just checking that it's all in like order. And then we're going to do a weight 0.1. And then we're going to copy and paste it. And then we're going to basically flip it all around. Okay, so we're going to carry on flipping it all around. And then we're just going to duplicate it. And we're just going to change that to a simple back and forth pattern. So guys, this was pre-recorded video because where I'm at now, there's no Wi-Fi yet. So before we can get Wi-Fi, then we can carry on with uploads. But I got pre-recorded stuff, so we good. So I'm just gonna duplicate it and just basically flip it around. We're gonna copy it and then we're gonna paste it. Okay, so now we're gonna see how it looks. So that looks really good. All I want to do is when it goes that pattern, I just want to make that shorter. So it's not so like short, long, the pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to start, I'm just going to look for the code where it needs to be shorter and we're going to change it to there. So it's going to be 0.1. So this pattern's going to be, this code is basically is going to be 0.1. So we're just going to make that 0.1 for all of them. So it can be a good like a good speed. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look. It looks very good. As you can see, it's a lot of lights, but it looks very good. And it looks very neat when you zoom in like that. And if you had this full graphics, this would look very, very, like the bloom would be insane. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stop that and we're going to go into here. So we're going to do like a zigzag pattern basically. So we're going to duplicate that and we're going to start off fresh. So that's going to be T1 is going to be 0. So basically every set of 1, you're going to take away the 0. Oh, sorry, no. You're just going to add a 0 for every new like copy. So basically just adding zeros every set. So this can be the last one for the first one. Basically say the first set. And now these all going to be 1s. And then that's going to be a 0. So basically just going to copy and paste and just add a new 0 from the bottom to the top as we did as the first one, just the opposite. Very simple and not too complex. And it'll be a nice orderly fashion as well. So now that we're done, what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate it and we're going to make it's all going to be 1. So that means the transparency is all going to be 0. So basically, no, sorry, 1. It's going to be invisible basically. Okay, so this is how it looks. It looks very good. So basically, if you're responding to a call, that basically will help move people out the way in an orderly fashion. So as you guys can see from a little bit far away, you guys can see, but I don't have my graphics all the way up to all the way. I have mine to 13. So guys, if you want to look like that 13, all you need to do is in proper Roblox where the graphics are, I suggest putting it to auto, because then it basically decides how the quality will look with your Wi-Fi or internet connection or your actual like PC. So we're going to see if this will turn off. Okay, so it turns off. Now what we're going to see is, as you guys can see, it turns off. Okay, what's happening? That should not be going on. Okay, now it's loading, so now it's not responding. Okay, so I think that's broken. I'll try to fix that in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Bye, guys.